That is a lot. That's a whole cow. A whole cow.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable experience. They're so fast, literally. The entire cow goes from whole cow to cubes in like an hour. Wow.
This is Bahubali.
Beef is freshly cut. They're just rinsing it, washing it, and they're dividing it among the giant pans. And we are following that massive pot of beef to the fire, where they're gonna get started cooking the Mezbani beef. Is this salt?
Salt.
Wow.
Ada. Ginger.
Ginger paste. Ginger paste. Garlic paste.
All organic. These are specially customized. Yeah. Wow. Huge.
So many onions. Turmeric. Oh man, he just takes a fistful of it. The spices are just flying, but so far he added in salt, he added in ginger garlic, he added in the special chili powder, and this one is turmeric, jira, cumin.
Cumin, yeah.
Oh, and here comes the mustard oil.
Mustard oil, yeah.
Is a must.
Hey, extra. Soriষার তেল. Wow. Amazing. It's black pepper.
Black pepper.
It's white pepper.
Elas darchini.
Elas darchini.
Yes.
Cinnamon and cardamom. Cinnamon bark and cardamom pods.
Joyful jaggery. Mace and nutmeg.
And mace and nutmeg.
Yeah.
Mace.
Joyful jaggery.
Oh, that smells so good. The mace.
Cloves. Lobongo.
Cloves.
একদম হাতের আন্দাজ আমরা
10 গরু 15 গরু সারের বাড়িতে
এটা সেই আবার রাঁধুনি মশলা রাইট
That same one?
that's the রাঁধুনি মশলা
Oh, yeah.
রাঁধুনি, you know.
Rajuni.
কাঁচামরিচ
Oh, and green chilies. Go in.
কাঁচামরিচ wow
That's an incredible recipe.
there is no set recipe for Mezbani. It's all happens automatically. Every chef, it's in their head and brain synchronization, they do it automatically, and there is no set rule.
Absolutely incredible, yeah.
It's
Absolutely
something
incredible.
Like that.
Wow. 80 kgs of beef in one pan. Oh man, and this is just one pan. This is just a portion of the cow. There's no set recipe. There's no set amount of spices and ingredients. It's just the knowledge, the experience of the chef. And he just takes his hand and literally by the fist of his hand and just, he knows how much flavor, how much spice and the ratios of the ingredients that all go into a single pot.
Which one is this? the dal, chana dal.
Oh, chana.
This is also very important part of
The dal,
Mezban.
okay.
Whew. Oh yeah, so they're all at a variety of different stages, but just loaded with spices, loaded with onions and green chilies. So then really from this stage, they keep the lids on so that they cook and everything cooks together and mingles. But then every now and then they just go down the line and stir each dish. A feast, a celebration, a tradition. One of the greatest things about Bangladeshi cuisine, that mustard oil fragrance. They kind of just keep it well lubricated with the mustard oil. That fragrance. Oh man, this is one of the main spices of the Mezban. So that pot with all of the organs that's been simmering down for a long time until it reaches a certain point, and then they add in the dal. Oh, and more dal's coming. Whew.
Absorb more
Okay.
and get softer.
Okay. Not quite ready, but it needs to be on low heat to absorb the.
Okay, so that's not actually quite done yet, but they transfer it over from the high fire to a low fire to just simmer gently, and that's gonna seal in the juices and the meat's gonna tenderize with the lid on. So much heat.
Spices going in.
Wow.
That same spice, right?
So it is still just boiling. It's lava. It looks like it's volcanic. A jacuzzi of boiling just oil and meat and spices, and he throws on another handful of that spice. It's so aromatic. That is so much heat.
Okay. Onions are going in. That's it? Cumin powder. Jeera.
Cumin powder.
Okay. Cardamom powder.
Whoa, and it's done. They add all those spices. Wow, they didn't even right in the kitchen.
Rice is also different type of rice for the Mezbani.
And so start with rice, and traditionally you eat in this is like a clay bowl,
The clay bowl, yeah.
as fresh as possible, directly from pot to mouth. Pot to mouth.
Super excited for that.
We're gonna start eating right now.
So this is the one you start with?
Yeah.
Wow. Next up for the dal.
This for you, Mark.
Thank you so much. It is an honor.
I've got my first bowl of mezban. Rice on the bottom, 2 different beef dishes, well, 3 different beef dishes. The main beef curry, the dry beef with all those onions, and then the dal with all the organs. And do you kind of smash and mix again? Smash and mix?
Smash and mix.
Oh yeah, that is hot. That's right
That's the
out
only
of,
technique
oh,
of
there's
Bangla
tendon.
food.
There's tendon in there. There's everything. Smash and mix with that dal, with that fresh sprinkle of coriander on top at the very end. First bite of the mezban.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. All the flavor of those organs just coming together. The spices, the melt in your mouth organs, just sopped up by the rice. The fresh, meaty taste of everything.
Yeah.
And I add a little more gravy? Yes. Okay, thank you. So this one is the actual mezban beef.
Yeah, yeah. This is the basic one.
This is the, there we go. Oh man. Everything simmered down, and all of those spices. That one specific season, there's whole cloves in here. There's, oh, you can feel how tender it is in your fingers. The ginger garlic in here, and then all of that one kind of powdered spice that he used a lot of in here, with that kind of tastes a little bit like fenugreek leaves or fennel seeds. Oh wow!
Wow.
It melts in your mouth. It's so tender. It just melts in your mouth. And that blend of spices, the aroma of the fire. That's
You
incredible.
can really taste that spices that they put at very last. You know, the Razni mix.
That's why there's like a
Yeah.
really,
Really.
that signature spice.
Exactly.
It's so, yeah, it's like fennel seed.
Yeah. It's more like fennel seed,
Yeah.
but it's different.
So
Yeah.
fragrant.
Because that's taking it.
Man, and that sauce.
We don't
This is another level. Thank you so much, bhai.
Thank you so much for hosting us. This is truly a special meal and entire experience. The next dish is the dalabuna,
Kalabuna.
Kalabuna.
Kalabuna, yes. Black.
the black beef,
Black
and
beef,
these whole onions in here
Yeah.
that were just barely cooked, so they're like half raw. And again, this one is cooked until all of the spices dry out,
dried out,
and all
yes.
of the liquid dries up
Yeah.
until all the spices are caked onto the meat. Okay, man.
Right.
It's a totally different taste.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It has.
It has this amazing smokiness to it, and this amazing like roasted fragrance.
Roasted fragrance.
Yeah, like a caramelized roasted fragrance. And then I have to try that onion.
Oh, I'm gonna try that onion too.
They're being crisp and juicy, just lightly cooked, but so much of that beef flavor. Thank you.
So,
Yes,
Mark,
thank you very
you
much.
like the food?
Yeah, this is incredible.
Incredible. The overall experience, how is
An
it?
ultimate beef experience.
Yeah, ultimate beef experience.
I love it, yeah. We're moving on to the bone marrow, the final dish, the fourth and final dish of the meal. And so you can see these bones from the cow, just loaded with bone marrow. What you do is it's served with the broth and all that soup, and so you just kind of pour this, well, you take out the bone marrow onto your rice and eat it with the soup. Bone marrow, okay.
Pule porteছে।
Oh, did you see that? I turned it over and it just fell out. I didn't even shake it and it fell out.
I think it dropped already. Oh, it's coming!
And then do you put some of the soup onto the rice also? Oh, thank you. Oh, with the green chilies in there. Oh, that looks so rich. That looks unbelievably rich. And the bone marrow just kind of, it just melts into the rice. Oh, wow. You don't need teeth for that bite. It just melts into your mouth.
Super, super duper awesome.
Oh man, it's jelly, liquefying jelly on your tongue, and then just mixed with that rice, and that broth is so rich, it's unbelievable. Man, after the richness of all that bone marrow, it's time for a green chili.
Yes. Oh, I am supposed to eat every time.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Classic move.
I'll do it again.
Okay, again, let's again. Yeah.
I wanted to refresh my mouth from the bone marrow. That completes the mouth bite. Everything in your mouth all together.